the dry crack of bones being forced against gravity, and the sound of fingernails tearing into the cold plaster of a stone wall mark the beginning of this record. There is no dignity in what the forensic lens found in Anneliese Michel's room. Only the trail of a hunger that was not of this world. What German authorities classified as religious negligence, the forbidden files reveal as a transfiguration of absolute horror. Images captured by coroners depict a scene that defies forensic understanding. Teeth marks on the wooden bed frame, stains of unidentified fluids on the wallpaper, and a crucifix that seemed to watch, helplessly, the slow erosion of a human life. The once youthful body was reduced to a 60-pound carcass, where every rib jutted out beneath translucent skin like the keys of a macabre piano. Her knees, shattered by hundreds of compulsive genuflections, were open wounds that never healed, exposing ligaments and bone to the stale air of the room. Her eyes, sunken into dark sockets, seemed to observe something medicine refused to name, glazed in perpetual terror. The medical report speaks of dehydration and severe malnutrition, but conveniently ignores accounts that she fed on live spiders and flies she hunted in the corners, and drank her own urine from the floor of the makeshift cell her sanctuary had become. But the physical horror was merely the external manifestation of an invisible battle documented on 42 audio tapes that, to this day, can disturb even the most skeptical listeners. In these magnetic recordings, the voice of a shy college student is brutally replaced by guttural timbres, bestial growls, and a polyphony of personalities claiming to be Nero, Judas, Cain, and Lucifer himself. The tapes capture the sound of inhuman gargling and a violent rejection of any sacred object, with the young woman demonstrating physical strength that required the restraint of 3 adult men, despite her advanced state of starvation. For 10 agonizing months, the air in that house hung heavy with the sickly sweet smell of rotting meat and the sound of barking escaping a human throat destroyed by 67 rites of exorcism. While priests chanted prayers in Latin to exhaustion, the forensic file documented the relentless progress of an entity, or legion, consuming its host from the inside out. Inquest photos show not just a psychiatric patient, but a victim of a process of spiritual annihilation, culminating in a face disfigured by self-inflicted bruises, where Anneliese's very identity seemed erased to make way for something far older and more malignant. Before the courts, reports pointed coldly to schizophrenia and epilepsy, reducing the horror lived in that house to a chemical failure in the brain and the criminal negligence of those who abandoned science for blind faith. However, for those who heard the recorded voices and witnessed the systematic destruction of that body, the medical explanation feels dangerously insufficient. The Anneliese Michel file remains open like an exposed wound in paranormal history. Was she merely the victim of a mind fragmented by psychosis? Or was her wasting away the final banquet of something medicine will never be able to diagnose? If the evil was just a disease, why does the trail it left behind still freeze the blood of those who dare to open this record?